So, you're probably wondering how we got here. Well, it all started with this nail here. Once this fell off, the whole project started falling apart. One might say that is dramatic, but with this nail falling off, so many things kept going wrong. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start at the beginning then, shall we? I assumed this project would be very quick, so I kept putting it off because it couldn't take that long, right? When I finally got to work on this project, that I assumed would be very simple, I began by hand drawing the design. I was mostly concerned with getting the feeling down, as I knew I would touch it up in Procreate, which is the next step. Redrawing and fixing what I wasn't completely happy with. Simple enough, right? Not too bad or hard, especially since I already knew what I basically wanted the design to be. Easy peasy. I just got to enjoy the process of drawing and the beginning of my craft coming to life. So once I finished redrawing and touching up on Procreate, I moved on to the next step. The next step is to put the design onto the Cricut app so that we can begin to cut it out. That is when my next problem arose. I misplaced the mat that you need to have so that the Cricut machine can cut it out. I got a new one, and right before I got home from getting it, I remembered where I misplaced my original one. Frustrating, but I kept moving forward, even though it added another day to my project. So I put the design on the app, except it is making it one color instead of the two it is. Well, I will just do some hand cutting. Not that big of a deal. So I let the Cricut do its thing, twice instead of the once. My third problem came by, well, honestly, by my own error. I didn't have the project be the right size, making me select the wrong mat size accidentally. In cutting out the design on the wrong size, broke my original mat. Thankfully, I had just bought a new one, so I fixed my mistake and onwards I went. I guess it wasn't so bad that it added another day to the project. I let the Cricut cut out the full design twice so I can have my two colors. Hand cut out the parts that were not meant for that color off camera, and onwards and upwards I go. next step is ironing. I ironed the bag to warm it up and get rid of the wrinkles. Once I was happy with that, I placed and ironed the words onto the bag. I had the temperature in cotton, as I'm pretty sure the bag is, but there are circles on the foil because of that temperature. I then, slightly panicking, ironed the balloons onto the bag at a lower temperature. I ironed with parchment paper to not ruin the words more than I feel like I already did. Turning the iron down made the balloons take longer, and didn't want to set for a while until I turned it up a little. So I need a Goldilocks medium that I am still not sure what it is, but that's okay. I was thankfully able to get it to stick without the circles once more, so I'm alright with that. It is not perfect, but I do think it's cute. And besides, that is why we are trying to find the happiness in trying. Sure, the path to this project was not as clear or simple as I expected and desired for it to be, but I am still proud of it. I came up with the design, and I think it looks pretty cute, all things considered. The road to the end was marred with frustrations, but at the end, I am happy that I pushed through. I would love to know your thoughts about this project, and if you ever had a project that was also marred with setbacks, but you were glad in the end you finished it. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, I wish you happiness in trying.